Wait. Go ahead. It's on your side. Oh, you're gonna want. So you gotta like hold down on the power button to dim it.
They're not actual buttons.
No, it's like a touch. It's a touch thing. We went over this. That was the last time the people saw us when we got this. That was like what, like a month ago.
Jeez, it's been a month.
Yeah. I've been wanting I want to get this out of the way because I've been wanting to talk about this for like a month. The radio ruins songs. Because I was having an argument with Manny the other day about how he really likes listening to Olivia Rodrigo, and I absolutely hate her music now because I've heard it so many times. Like, is that understandable? That it's just been ruined for me, which stinks because like she's got good music, but the radio ruins things for me.
No, listening to things too many times is horrible. Here's what I do. I never listen to the radio, and I spend a lot of time in silence. I'm trying to just cut back on music usage, and when I do listen to music, it's more enjoyable. But yeah, even like almost like isolated songs, I almost just don't listen to anymore. I'm listening to albums. That's my new thing. It's cutting back on just being like, all right, I'm gonna listen to this song forever, and being like, I'm gonna listen to an album, because then you get so much more variety with it, and then you're like, oh, I want to listen to this one song, and then you listen to the entire album, and you get reminded of all these other songs you like, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a better feeling.
I'm definitely guilty of that, though. There's some songs that, like, my guilty pleasure is listening to them on repeat until I get to work. Like, I've done that, where I've just turned on one song and just kept repeating it because it was so good. Multiple songs, though, which is a weird thing to have. And then it gets stuck in your head, and that ruins the song. It's
no, it's bad. Like,
self-deprecating.
I was like, I mean, I still love Yesterday, but, like, I don't know, it doesn't have the same luster, because I was just, like...
Oh, yeah, no song is safe from the dangers of overplaying. Even the Beatles can be overplayed sometimes. And I'm going to admit that. Definitely some songs that are just, like, like Eleanor Rigby, bro, is so good, but listening to that more than 4 times in one drive, I can't do that, because it's not, it's got a different tone for me,
No, that's true. And it goes for, like, any work of art, or, like, anything, really.
Yeah, if it's overused.
I see you.
What? Oh, no, I just left that there. I was just playing Wii last night and I left it there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
I did. I did.
Sure, Jacob. Sure.
Yeah. It has nothing to do with anything in the future. At all. I've debated whether or not I wanted to make, like, the smallest bit of a teaser, but there's not enough people in this channel yet to care about that. So this is all you get. This is the teaser you get. Yeah.
Alright, pretty cool.
Yeah,
pretty impressed.
Pretty cool.
I can't believe we were just about to, like, go through the entire episode without you mentioning that.
Yeah.
That was so sly.
We just went through the entire intro, just talking through it. Welcome to BeansTalk. Welcome to BeansTalk, where we
are now an ASMR channel. How many duo ASMR?
Oh, I was doing slam poetry.
Oh shoot! Go!
I lost it. I'm sorry. I didn't have anything to go with. We've been a little all over the place, so we figured for our last episode that we recorded for like a while, we'll definitely be all over the place still. We're gonna react to one of our old projects, or our only old project. I act like we have so many. We're gonna react to Man of Death and Shame and critique it and destroy it and pick it apart in preparation for our upcoming film. That again, I underestimated the time length of it. I was like, this is gonna.
I kept on telling you.
Well, I don't care. It's not like there's a limit. But I was like, oh, it's gonna be like a 6-minute thing, and it's already over 10 minutes. Still editing. Yeah. But we're gonna react to Death and Shame. That's gonna be your content for the day. So I hope you enjoy.
Your little morsel of
Your
content.
little morsel of content.
Hungry consumer.
We're just
this
gonna
is all you
slap
get.
it onto your prison cafeteria tray. This is all you get in the gulag today. I hope you enjoy the cold weather.
Let me get this, entertain the people while I get this set up, guys.
Alright, Zach. How you feeling about moving into college in 2 days?
It's 2 days.
That's fun. That's not terrifying.
It's so much fun.
Yeah. Xavier. What's the environment like at Xavier?
They got buildings there. Believe it or
Really?
not, they have buildings.
At IU, we're just gonna be on like the plains, like the Native Americans. We're gonna learn how to live around. It's gonna be pretty nice.
Yeah, you have to build your own shelter. It's like camping, but like a year of this.
Yeah.
Low-key would be kind of fun though. Maybe not the best like educational environment, but like I don't know, going in the mountains is fun.
Okay.
Like, every time I speak, I just grab it.
The Man of Death and Shame, 49 views, premiered on May 25th.
Oh, hey, Rick.
Zachary! This is my friend Ronnie.
Just hold on, just, because we gotta address it. The little Manny in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, do
He's
you
in
guys
the
know?
door.
Do you guys
He's
see
in
him,
the door. He's always
His
watching.
reflections in the door. Wasn't that it's just such a gorgeous shot, really? Like, I've never seen anyone do anything like this. Yeah. The foreshadowing.
The foreshadowing.
How he's like getting into everyone's head, like just searching through their memories. It's like he's always.
What does it
there.
mean that we walked right past Manny without it?
That's our ghost. Okay.
Nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you too. My pleasure. Anyways, Pedro isn't here right now. He's out on the job. Basically,
Zach, what was he doing? Where's Pedro?
He's on the job.
He's out on the job.
Yeah, I needed to like better rehearse that line. That was awful.
you guys can just walk around.
See, I should just stick to the editing, not the acting.
You can pull it back.
Yeah, walk away.
Yeah, maybe if I like read my lines.
I feel like there should have been like a laugh track at that moment. Like,
we can put our own laugh track in.
yeah, we are the laugh track.
My God, this series was the most stressful thing ever for all three of us.
This killed us.
This killed us. Like this part up until we go back into Pedro's office because we just like, because you left that day, right? We were like what 2 hours over when we thought we were gonna take to record, and then we just like we were all over the place, and I was like, oh, it's okay, we can leave it out. It's a continuity error, or they won't notice, or something like that.
Yeah, well, here's what I'm thinking of. Like there was the coming back all the time and all the filming for this new movie, Pin King.
Yeah.
And I prefer that so much more than the like absolute.
Well, we did all of this in one day, except for one part, one little part.
Yeah.
Which actually wasn't the same day. It was just in a different location.
Oh, that was the same day.
It was the Pro Cops part. It was just right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was the same day.
It was the same day. Wow. I came home and I was like, I don't feel like. Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was so bad. We've learned so much since then.
No, break up filming days.
What a coincidence.
Yeah. I don't know how to be natural. I sat on a table. Ronnie's such like an awkward character.
Ronnie has the most unnatural wardrobe I've ever seen.
Yeah, what the?
Yeah,
you look more like the janitor than the janitor did.
Dude.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That's funny.
This case for weeks. I finally found out we've been made on the inside. How long is it since you left?
Oh boy. Apparently Zach didn't like that part.
No,
that
bell hit should
That was
not be
gorgeous.
there. Or,
The
like,
bell hit was cool.
The bell hit was dope. It was dope.
More like a deeper sound, just like Because you have the.
I get that.
Oh yeah, the bell hits
like,
kind of like you start hearing the outro from Seinfeld.
I don't know. I heard that bell. I heard that bell, and all I could think of was "There Is Nothing" when he was just You were addicted to the bell, man. When you made the little bit of score for that.
Oh yeah,
you were just smashing that bell.
Bells.
Yeah, and then like the.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh. Yeah.
It was me.
Must have been 2 or 3. Days before his death. I'm not gonna buy back my things now. Nor have any
Can
money.
we just talk about all the background noise?
Last night. Yeah.
Here's a
Audio
well,
nasty.
or something.
No, I did everything I could with the audio to prevent that, and it was just a very loud room, which is something we definitely improved on in this.
Yes.
This new
Audio
one, the
is-
audio is almost
Thinking
flawless in
not
this next
nasty.
one.
It's
I'm
pretty sick.
very excited to just flaunt how, because I'm excited for the few people that told me our audio was a little spotty to see this and be like, it's much better.
Yeah.
It's much
I'm
better.
happy.
Yeah, just a few small purchases and it's a little better. Like
Yeah.
$5 made a huge difference for our audio.
Yeah, you were not yourself last night. Oh, I get it. That's why you were muttering to yourself about the rings. You were sad you couldn't buy them back.
Come on, Rick. No, I don't.
Why else would you wonder about the ring?
You are a man that would die for me. Murdering himself and thinking I'm a man worth dying for.
Yeah.
Guys, how do you feel about this? Zach, give me a review right now.
What?
Is that just like over
I'm
dramatic?
not gonna lie.
No,
Beans is a great theatrical actor.
I think that was great, except there was some random like clicking sound in there. So like I had to mess with the audio
I don't know
and
what
like
that was.
yeah,
I
I couldn't like bring that sound down and keep your sound up because it's all on the same
Yeah, no,
mic.
after you messed with everything you could think of with the audio, I went home and tried to do the same
And
thing,
tried to-
and nothing
nothing
could
worked.
fix it. Absolutely nothing could fix what
Yeah.
that was.
Look at my face right now. So, who is this Pedro guy anyway?
Oh, Pedro? You'll love him. He's super nice. Well, he's a little bit clumsy, but not like clumsy, just like skeptical. I don't know if that's the right word for it. But anyway, he's a genius, dude. A flat out whiz. Like, he's solved cases that the police have not had a shred of evidence for. And he's excited to see it.
Excited to see me? Excited to see me? But he's excited to see me in handcuffs.
Yeah, since you got sick, I've talked to him about you. I told him how you were studying law, but dropped out of college, and he went, "Aw, what a pity." And I thought, I don't know. So anyways, I was talking to that policeman, Vinny, you know him. Okay, so I was talking to him, and I said some really dumb stuff, like, gosh, am I an idiot? I just said a bunch of nonsense. I feel like such an idiot right now.
God help us, Rick.
It's tough, I know, and embarrassing. I'm really sorry.
If you're sorry, then just don't speak.
Pedro is 3 minutes away. You don't know how to really jump you there.
What do you mean, jump?
Oh, you know. Take this morning, for example. You were so stiff sitting across from that Daisy girl. I think I even saw you blush. Ah, there you go again, Ronnie. You're blushing.
Stop.
Oh.
Alright.
you could like actually hear what they're saying,
It would be
like,
so good.
so
it would be like
much
50
better.
times better. Because none of us knew how to. We were both me and Zach were even trying to get you to like figure out like, oh, we could do it this way or like stop. We had no one knew because you wrote the majority of the script and no one knew how to deliver the lines but you. So I can't say that was the wrong way to deliver it because I guess that's how you pictured it. Like the majority of these things, I'm like, that's just how he wanted it.
No, yeah, that's part of the problem is that I was just going insane with power or something. I was drunk on that.
Shut up.
So you think I'm a man?
I look like I'm worshipping like the fire like I'm Captain Ahab.
It's Pedro. Did he see me with blood on my hands? Maybe. But if he did, I'd read it on his face. All I have to do is be natural. How can I be natural?
I love the piano on that, dude. That was the
That's
best
just
part.
a sick chord.
That's just a
progression.
sick. Any kind of fast, light piano chord like that works for anything. I can think of like 5 different movies that I've seen that have used that, and it was like so good. You can't go wrong with that because it sounds. It's just like it gives you.
It's so cool.
It gives you chills.
And
Yeah.
then you like you start it with that, and then you like just like bring in the big music.
Yeah.
Like, boom.
Alright, that's it. Let's go.
Yeah. And breathing.
That breathing. I'm no
I forgot about
I'm no longer gonna trust DePau's mic because it definitely was DePau's mic because I plugged it in, I checked the settings, and I was making sure everything was gonna work.
Yeah, it's the mic's fault.
It was the mic's mic.
It was because the audio is so much better now that I have my own mic. I'm not using someone else's mic, so I'm no longer gonna.
So
You can't
you
trust
think
that,
the pod just has garbage equipment? Is that what you're saying?
That one mic has always caused me trouble. Doing other videos for announcements, it never worked. It never worked for keeping up with Kennedy. It didn't work for anything else.
My character's just so stiff. I didn't intend for this. I don't know, I kind of did.
Please don't break my
That's
heart.
the pause. That's the one thing that
Oh,
I kept
gosh.
on regretting was that because we wanted to put laughter as natural.
Yeah.
You know? And then I don't know because I just expected you guys to be like, oh, just say that line into a mic and then we'll just throw it in there. You never told me that, and then then the movie just came out, and I was like, oh, and then.
Oh no, we just cut that part. Yeah, because we were.
Yeah.
That was the most. Yeah, that was like the last thing. What you just saw, what was before this was like the last thing we recorded, and we were just rushing everything, trying to get it done because it was already a long day.
So
Everyone else had been to prom that night, and I was like, I'm so tired. Yeah.
Dude, I
How
got
do you
like
guys-
no sleep.
How do you guys feel about that cut though? Like that is extreme tonal shift to me just laughing.
I hate it. I hate it. And it's my fault for letting that happen. Also, this scene we all know this scene took like 15 minutes, just the laughing part.
Yeah.
Dude,
Just the walking in and
just
laughing
tripping on
took
this
15 minutes
my
because of the
God.
laughing part.
Sorry, Ronnie started it. He was all embarrassed because he's in love.
I wish we had the whole cast here to react to this because I want to.
Yeah.
I want to rip on everyone, but I don't want to do it when they're not here, so I can only do it on YouTube and me. But I'm not in it, so
What,
yay.
You want to start beef with Zach Kennedy?
Yo,
No, he
Zach-
just sounded like he was holding in a burp that whole time.
Zach Kennedy and I combined to make the 2 most oafish looking people of all time.
Definitely
We both
did.
look like we just don't naturally belong in any location ever.
Yeah, no, these two look like they're good.
Yeah,
And then-
no, these guys are so much just
This is like a crossover from like Marvel to DC. Like this is like you guys
What
don't
did you
belong.
say? No!
Look, it's just
Dude, I
good
love
to see you
getting
in such
thin
high
shit,
spirits.
though.
But Ronnie, I can
Great
tell by
shirt.
your reaction that he's right.
Now that's some Pedro Perez detective work. But we're not here for detective work. Oh, Officer Vinny. We were just talking about you. Have you and Pedro met?
Oh, he almost
Yeah.
got us lying, I think.
We've met.
Rick, you introduced us at your party yesterday.
See ya, Pedro.
So sick that we got Charlie to do this movie. Moist Critical to. Get this.
Did you forget
Oh
his
my
name?
gosh, it's Moist Critical!
So cool that he's helping out small creators like
Yeah,
us.
Moist Critical, thanks a lot, dog.
Thanks a lot for this
I like his
for this
haircut.
feature. That would have been the coolest thing ever.
Dude, just like show more critical.
Voice critical is this character. Oh my gosh.
We just got the perfect voice for it. So. Yeah,
we just have like literally just like Peter just pretend to be voice critical.
We're gonna make a video somewhere.
Yeah, make a video of just Peter.
With the white shirt and everything. I'm gonna make sure it happens.
Yeah,
now Peter still did a great job with these like 3 lines though.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Peter's definitely MVP.
Oh yeah, sorry, I did.
Oh gosh, the
take care
breathing.
of this little rascal. Speaking of which, Ronnie.
Alright, we can't stop. Well, this is gonna be a long video, so we can't stop every time we hear the breathing. So everyone just
get it out now.
Everyone just take a fake shot every time you hear the breathing.
Yeah, so I just...
Oh my goodness, where are my manners?
Whoa! See, that cuts a little bit of, like... This entire angle does throw me off a little bit.
Yeah.
So, thanks for making this time.
I had fun with this angle. Because it caught
it's a
everything.
Cool angle, but it like
yeah, that's
you
true.
shift like the side you're.
Oh no, yeah,
from.
definitely the rule of reflection was just thrown out the window this entire time, and I didn't even pay attention to that. There's times where the person talking just switches to the same person on the same side. It's horrible.
I was thinking of, but like this is a cool angle, but it's like I feel like it should be used sparingly because it gives such a it's so impersonal.
Yeah.
I think that it should be really at a moment where you're kind of drawn out of the conversation. There's so much technicality within movies that we can talk about. This kind of stuff forever. And,
yeah.
But yeah.
We definitely paid more attention to camera angle in the next one. Like, I guess it's a little easier because it wasn't a movie that needed to have a lot of angles. There were very few, I guess, moving shots that we had to do.
Yeah. I'm sure you value it as much as I do. So I hate to rush into this, but I pawned some things at Martin's pawn shop, and I was hoping that I could get them back.
Okay, so here's what we should do. You should probably just tell the police. I'm a PI. There isn't really anything I could do with evidence.
I don't really have the money to buy them back right now, so...
You should probably write them a note.
Hey,
Guys.
were you choking on something? I think you were just trying very hard to be like sad, which was good. But like that part, every time I watch it, I just think, Beans is an actor, so I can make fun of him. That was bad.
Yeah. Beans, you're good at a lot of, like, stage acting, just a lot of big movements.
Well, no, I just didn't know. I think maybe we just didn't want to do another cut. I think I might have.
Yeah,
I remember looking at that on the phone. I was like, just keep going. I was like, just that one. Just everything else was great, but just that little bit of a. It was just like. You sound like that guy on Men in Black 1, the guy that turns into a cockroach. He's just like. Oh my gosh!
No!
I don't care, it's water. I don't care, it's water.
Oh my god. No!
Are we ready to go?
No!
There we go.
Why'd you have to bring up that man?
The best actor ever.
I have PTSD.
Oh man.
What a scrap piece of paperwork?
Oh, the scrappiest piece of paper.
You know, don't you?
What a lovely... This you have here.
Love the piano.
It wasn't really made for visitors. Don't really know how you found the door.
Well, I am a detective.
I know it's not really a big deal. The ring wasn't really worth much, but it was my father's.
Oh, that's why you perked up when I told you Pedro was interrogating all the customers.
Yeah. I just... You have no idea what my mother would do to me if she found out I pawned this ring.
Oh, stop. His mother is a lovely woman.
I'm not gonna just say this every time I hear the music, just because I know this is gonna be long. But every bit of music was accompanied by Zach working hard on the music and me just like
You're just kind of sitting there.
Well, I couldn't do anything. I was just chilling. Like, he was making the music actively as we were editing, which may not be the best idea, but definitely not the best idea.
No.
But it was so funny because he was just making the music, and I was like, can't do anything. I'm just gonna get on my phone.
You're just sitting on my couch on your phone?
I couldn't even work on the rest of the film because I'm not familiar with Premiere. So I was just like, all right, let's get the music done. But everything came out great, and I was just like, yep, music is music.
Glad someone feels at home.
Which implies you don't. You're clearly not cut out for this. You haven't even wiped your hands.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, so is your mother in town? Oh, so when did she arrive?
Last night.
You're right. This is very impersonal.
Well, you can tell her that she has not to worry. Your ring will get lost.
How did you know the ring was Ronnie's?
Oh, you should see it. It's wrapped in this.
I hate this.
I like this angle of Manny. That's pretty.
This angle is good, but it shouldn't have been accompanied by that previous angle.
Yes, definitely.
Oh gosh, everything, and it's not like I didn't know this when we were filming. I definitely know about this trick, and I just didn't care.
Out the window.
Yeah.
Cute little piece of paper with your name on it. Don't worry, we've got it.
You really are a great detective.
Start destroying it.
There must have been dozens of customers.
But it's really not
This is
fun.
a cool shot.
You killed someone.
This is I like our tracking shots. Those are good.
If I'm caught, if I'm tried, if you have evidence.
Or you could also confess. It usually makes your sentence a lot shorter. I think that's your best option. Yes. Impressive that I remember the last person who came to us about a pawned item.
Been a little sick.
I've heard. Something must be bothering you. You do look a little pale.
Everyone's been babying me lately. I'm not sick. I'm just fine.
Pedro, this man is crazy. I left my own party last night to check on him, and I turned my back for just a second, and all of a sudden he's gone. And he's fully dressed after wearing nothing but pajama pants for the past month. And he did it all for a midnight stroll. He's insane.
Insanity. My favorite topic.
Come on, Pedro.
That's his best delivery, I think, of the entire film.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I was thinking, and it was the first take. Like, it's exactly, and it's not even an important line. Like, it's just like I was like, good job. Good job, person who's never acted before. Good job.
Oh, yeah, man, he was doing pretty good.
For the people, because you were the only person that had acted before.
Yeah.
And you really hadn't acted even like for a film, but you had acted. Everyone else still did great for never being like asked to do this. Maybe they had, but nothing like this.
You know me. Well, you don't know me, but you know I'm not insane.
You left me in your house and went for a midnight walk last night. You're sick.
Yeah, sick of you coddling me. Actually, Officer Vinny. I talked to him, and he could tell I was completely in control of myself. I was sane.
I talked to Vinny. I can confirm. You said that your speech was just eloquent.
Yeah, you see? Eloquent. But none of this is important anyway. We're wasting your time.
Ronnie, this seems to be very important. You appear to have a very exciting life.
Pedro, I'm gonna go for the waters. I'm not so sure I'm talking
I kind of like the sarcasm on his delivery there.
Give me what you
Yeah, it was good. The best fade ever.
That sounded like an Among Us thing.
Oh man, I thought it was so cool before you said that.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was so
Among Us in the recommended, and I was already thinking about it, man. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I hate how that game has like ruined humor for me.
It was so good before he said that. Like, I thought it was so cool. And now he's like, it's just Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us.
Among Us.
These are the imposters. That's why they're red.
Stop.
Is that just a mocking? Oh, he's eloquent. Oh, I've been waiting to see you, Ronnie. The winking! What is up with that? What's next? Making devil horns each time I turn my back?
Devil horns. That's one of the hats in Among Us.
Stop. Jokes running
Get out
far
of
from my skull.
What?
Get out of here. And you're still here, playing this day in my own mind. Get out! Fine. Stay here and bully me about the sins that eat me alive. But I am saved by 3 sweet syllables. Evidence. Evidence. You have none.
I read your book, and I have to agree. There are some extraordinary people.
Oh, I'm not going plot twist.
The book kind of came out of nowhere. Yeah.
Sorry.
Also, the music is good, but it sounds more inspirational than it does confrontational. Like, it's this is this is more like
It sounds like a rock.
it sounds like the end of an anime. That's what but it doesn't sound like where the main villain and the main hero should be fighting each other.
I mean,
like,
I was kind of thinking just because, like, me, it's an emotional moment.
it's an emotional moment, yeah. I think it just had a little too much positivity,
Okay.
which
Yeah,
is, but it still sounds great.
But what you wrote about is wrong. You have
Little plug BeansTalk and well, no one can see that at all. But I think that was a different computer too, and we just didn't care.
no right to kill anyone.
There's evidence for that. It's in my feeling. You found me out. I'm just a normal man.
So am I.
Oh, it's when he's for girl.
I think it's because
cool shot.
It's a cool shot, but yeah, that's stupid. Also, it's just because Manny couldn't memorize the entire monologue that he was about to do.
Oh my god.
That was it. But it still looks good. But accompanying that, imagine like you're turning and looking at someone, and as soon as they start talking, you just you turn back.
Turn around. Gotta get ready for the next shot. Gotta get ready for the wall.
When I started this whole Pedro Perez investigator
You can
business,
see a
people
whole lot
laughed at me.
of the computer.
No, those are notes. That's detective notes.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, that's exactly what happened. But I knew what they did. Dogs aren't the only thing people look for. When they walk through my door, I don't just find what they want me to. I find what they need me to.
You are like very stiff whenever you don't have to do anything. Like every time you didn't have to do anything, like when you walked out at the beginning, and also here you're just like.
That doesn't happen so much in Pinking.
No, it doesn't. I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't really. I mean, and they'll know why. But still, I don't know. I think maybe you were just trying to be a little more dramatic, and you were just like, I don't know what to do.
No, I think that's actually. I think that was what was happening was that I was a lot more relaxed, and I was channeling less acting power in Pinking. And this, like, when I'm up on the stage and I'm acting, I'm under an insane amount of stress.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of, like, fuels me, gives me a lot of energy, and then I dip into these, like, it's tiring to, just force yourself into emotions.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so, like, I kind of am just, like, tensed and, concentrating. That was, like, weird.
That's probably what it is. That's probably what it is right there.
It's probably what it is.
I want you to know that whatever you say, my door is open for you. But you've got a good friend out there. And I would hate to see a secret come between you two. So we should get going on getting your stuff back. Oh, also, Ronnie, the police just had me doing this little thing.
Cool shot.
Can I get your statement on Mr. Creeder's
I liked it.
death? It's, just some sort of red tape.
My statement?
You know, what happened the night of the murder? Anything you have or haven't told us. Anything at all would help.
My statement.
Okay, that was less painful than I thought.
Less painful than I thought it was going to be. Yay, Benjamin
I'm a
Appleton.
little bit proud of it now.
Benjamin Appleton, yay. Me.
Jason, let's go. And then literally.
Great. Great film. Yes. Yes. Oh dang! I forgot. I'm sorry. This sudden change in
Waiting
credits.
for like Zachary to be every single name.
No,
Casting director. I got casting director.
You technically casted like everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I actually held auditions.
Yeah. Special thanks to Ave Maria. Thank you. My dad's work.
And do we even remember to say like inspired by?
No.
No.
I mean it's
Not even
public domain.
Not
so,
even in the description. So what's like major critiques here?
Major critiques. Obviously audio.
Audio, yeah.
Audio is a big thing.
Yeah.
And then so like for myself, I do have to find a way to not be in that, to be good at acting and not be super stressed.
This also was like a more dramatic role. It's just that you had a hard time like differentiating. But this was like the first time any of us had worked on a legit movie, so I didn't even know if it was right or not to be as dramatic as you were. But that's hard to. I didn't know. I have no clue how to direct actors, so I was just like, Beans, you figure it out. You're good. If we could hire on Reynolds or Beeson, that'd be great for our next project. Critiques on you, Zach.
On me?
Yeah, what do you have? We already talked about.
I need to fix my acting, fix the audio, and not cross the line when you're filming.
Oh, that's what it's called. Yeah, I was trying to remember what it's called. Yeah, the line. Well, that wasn't really you. That was me, and I guess both of us.
But still,
that was like
I could have said something.
That was like both of us. We just, I think,
because I knew about that.
I think you understood that I was just stressed and trying to get done with everything.
Yeah,
so you were just
I
like
was on 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I was just like, let's just get done.
In case you all were wondering, yes, we are aware of all of the flaws with our.
We are aware of every single flaw, and we didn't expect our first one to be a Scorsese or a Spielberg.
Yeah, I'm honestly looking back after the work that I've done in the new movie. I'm kind of proud of this and how it turned out. Yeah, the Pin King looks nice.
Pin King does look nice. It looks and sounds nice from the smallest bit of text to like the most like the coloring and stuff. We hope that y'all enjoyed Man of Death and Shame when it came out. If you didn't, it's very understandable, because we half enjoyed that. It didn't tear me apart as much as I thought it would rewatching that, but also every time I rewatch that, I just...
It's just cringe.
Yeah, there's a lot of
cringe.
There's a lot of cringe.
So much we could have done just to
I'm sure as soon as we upload Pin King, there's going to be some moments, but I don't feel as much as this because we've learned.
Because you've learned from you.
We've learned so much, so I'm excited to see what if we do a next one after Pin King, like in the distant future, if that's going to look even better. Like I'm sure that may look even better, but
you're going to go to film school, become like professional director man, and then we're gonna make the
best film ever. Yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
It's gonna be called the best film ever. So we wanna get back on our seats and end this.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah. Clap them up. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. What a roller coaster that was for us. So what? Y'all will see this. You'll see the film, and then you're not going to see us for a while, because we're going to college, because we got into college.
We got it somehow.
Somehow they let us in after knowing that
I feel like this is like when Steve left Blue's Clues.
I thought you were going to say The Office. That's definitely less. No. Who cares about Blue's Clues?
I care about Blue's Clues! I do!
We're not leaving forever anyway, that's the thing. And I don't care about Blue's Clues. I thought you were gonna say The Office. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, you were thinking Steve Carell?
Yeah, Steve Carell. Yeah. His name is Steve in the movie, in the TV show. We're gonna come back with gray hair. That's what's gonna happen. Yeah. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed. How long have we been doing this? I look at my watch, because that's my reaction. For like almost a year?
How long?
Not exactly.
Whoa.
Not exactly.
Almost
like
coming up on a year.
Like 9 months.
9 months of BeansTalk.
Something like 9 months. I don't know.
I feel like this, like Beans and Scola is not like a combination that can happen often. I don't know.
Yeah, it's only one that can be put together with the glue of Zach Taylor.
What?
But I don't know. Two people who are just so like weirdly dedicated to art that they'll just like spend their entire weekend doing this thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Who would spend time doing podcasts?
Yeah.
Like most people get bored. I think we brought St. Joe above the average, cause the Jungle they only have like one episode.
Yeah. Go follow the Jungle and wait for them to post another episode. Yeah. And then no one else really. I don't know. I'm hoping that happens. It'd be awesome if I got an email from DePaul and said we got like 5 different podcasts.
Oh, that would be nice.
And then it wouldn't be nice when they get more subscribers. So, jealous of everything.
Yeah. No, we can always just be like, we'll be like the Red Letter Media or something.
Yeah, we're the first.
Yeah.
And we don't have to be the best, but we are the first.
Because like Red Letter Media doesn't have the most subscribers of any movie reviewer YouTube channel. But you you watch enough of those movie reviewing YouTube channels, and they're always like, I started watching Red Letter Media, and I love those guys. I respect those guys so much. That's gonna be us. We're gonna have the respect, even if we don't have the views.
Yeah, in a weird way, I hope some people remember BeansTalk existed. I mean, they were freshmen when BeansTalk started, so maybe at least for 3 or 4 more years, they know we existed. DePaul is definitely not going to forget, because I definitely thought no one would care, even teachers, but Reynolds and DePaul were like the two that were like, yes, this is a thing you should do, and keep doing it.
DePaul was very supportive.
DePaul was very supportive of it, and he thought it was, because I sat right in front of his desk in English, so like every time I came in, he was like, new episode coming, I was like, soon.
Yeah.
He was like more eager than anyone, I think, just to know if we were having one.
Yeah, he just liked to know that we were doing something.
That we were doing something, yeah. I think maybe he might understand that a lot of it's not entertaining for some people, but he knows that it feeds our creative need to just do something.
Yeah. Respect.
Beans' need to talk and my need to edit anything and everything. Yeah.
I'm so impressed with you editing and like you always giving yourself challenges.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, but it's like...
It's not that hard. Zach can attest to that, man.
Depends what you're doing.
Depends on what you're doing. If you're editing a masterpiece like Death and Shame, I mean, you really got to put everything into it. But an episode of BeansTalk is worth the effort, because it's not that much effort, and I have way too much credit on this channel.
Respect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is gonna be the last one for a while. You want to do an outro?
Oh, I haven't been thinking of one, but sure, we can try.
Well, that's how an outro works. You never.
Yeah, that's true. All right. We made a movie. It was pretty decent, but forget about that. Cause look right now. Look at Scola's really cool hat. I love it so much. Zach was all sweaty, and now we've got to say goodbye to everyone who has been watching our videos. I love you all. Heartbreak. But know that this is not the pride before the fall. We're going even through the fall. We're going to be here in the winter and the spring, probably. I don't know the future what it will bring. There we go.
There we go. Keep an eye out for our videos in the distant future. And while we're gone, watch old ones. Get that run time up. Get that watch time up, and watch some of our old stuff and be entertained by how gullible we used to be. Yeah. Zach, you take us out. Okay.